Happinesswali, level 1 student at Shaheen School Summer Campus. Every we came with a new guest. And as you see that trend, that today our guest is Gabe Gabriel. He is NASA engineer and a public speaker. I'm very happy to see him in my show. First of all, Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Hope your day is going the best thing today.
Yeah, so I would like to say good evening to you, Asma, and everybody in Pakistan. Good morning from Florida. I'm in Cocoa Beach, Florida, near NASA's Kennedy Space Center. And it's a privilege to have this opportunity to speak with you. I'll be coming to Pakistan in November. So hopefully I will get to see you in person in November.
That's great. That that's great for me that you're coming.
Yes, me too.
Nice to meet you, sir. Okay, so sir, my first question from you that can you please introduce yourself for those who may not know who are you?
Sure, I'll be happy to do that. So my name is Gabe. That's a nickname. That's what my friends call me. That's what I ask everyone to call me. I know with the culture and sometimes with the age, and it's not easy for you to do that. And if you can't do that, that's fine. Call me whatever you want. But I prefer Gabe, and I ask this from everybody, no matter the age, no matter the country. I just try to make that connection with people, and we're equal to me. We're no difference. It's a privilege to do this. So I was a civil structural type of engineer at Kennedy Space Center for NASA. And before that, I was in the Air Force, the U.S. Air Force, doing the same thing as a civil structural type of engineer. And the thing about that type of job, I always equate it like to a nurse. If you're a nurse in Pakistan, or you're a nurse in India, or you're a nurse in America, anywhere as a nurse, you do the same thing. It's the same as any type of profession. As a civil structural type of engineer, in America, in Florida, I deal with roads and bridges and buildings and roofs, elevators, things like that, the infrastructure of Kennedy Space Center. I don't get to build the ships and I don't get to go to space, but I'd really, really like to do it. But I would be doing the same thing in Karachi as I'm doing in America as a civil structural type of engineer. And it's not what you do, it's where you do it that makes it so much fun. Being at Kennedy Space Center, around the magic of the space program, around the excitement of ships going to space. It's just so much fun. And when I go to schools and when I see you in November, I'll do a presentation and you'll learn a little bit more about what it's like to be on Kennedy Space Center and be a part of the space program. It doesn't matter what you do. You can cut the grass. It's where you do it that makes it so much fun.
Wow, that's a really long and beautiful introduction for our life. Thank you, sir, that you introduced yourself for my audience like your introduction very well. So, sir, my next question from you that can you explain to viewers that what inspired you to start your journey in your field? What is your field, and what inspired you to start?
So for me, I talk a lot about my early life and how I hated school and how I did terrible in school, and I really failed everything. So my growing up and my education through high school was very, very poor. I really hated school, and I did extremely bad. And I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I really just wanted two things. I wanted to go to the beach, and I wanted to play sports. Other than that, I didn't want to do anything. So it was really, really a challenge for me growing up because I hated school and I did so badly. But I love sports. So sports was a big outlet for me to feel good about myself. And where many kids struggle all of the time, they just don't feel good about themselves and their future, and they struggle, and they stay in this really sad world. For me, I could get out of that world and go play sports. So sports was really important to me. But I had no really education, and I started out working at McDonald's and driving a truck and doing all kinds of odd jobs, trying to generate an income. I like to race cars, and I couldn't race cars. And I was driving a truck and I was playing sports. And one of the guys I was playing sports with, to me, I have no idea why he said this to me. It never occurred to me. But one day he said to me, "Did you ever think about going into engineering?" And I had never thought about it because I thought you had to be so smart that I couldn't become an engineer. But having been out of high school for a while and been working with a lot of people who had been to university, I kind of realized you don't have to be so smart to go to university. You just have to be determined. So that was the initial thing that got me into the engineering field. And from there, I went to university at night, and it took me 8 years to finish university. But it was awesome for me. It opened many doors, and it allowed me to get the job at Kennedy Space Center for NASA.
Okay, sir, that's a nice answer. I've learned from you that everything that I want to do question from me, I get my question answer from your this answer. My next question from you that how will you describe your personality in 3 words? Personal routine. Personal feel sorry.
I didn't quite hear the last part of that.
I'm saying that. Let me repeat my question. My question is that was how would you describe your that we can say your personality that we can say personally or another thing in your country in 3 words.
Always be happy. If I just have 3 words, it's always be happy.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear me? So you asked me for three
I can't
words
hear you,
to
but your
describe
voice
my
is.
personality. Yeah. So the 3 words that I would say is
Mean
always
that.
always be happy.
Yeah, continue answer.
Yeah. You asked me in 3 words to describe my personality, right? Is that what you asked me? So my 3 words were always be happy.
Sir,
I try to enjoy everything. I try to always have fun. I try to always be happy and enjoy everything I do.
I wanna listen your first word that every day be happy or another thing that you speak. I am shocked that and I was happy that I mean that when you came in my stream, I was shocked that now I am going to do interview with Gabe Gabrieli. I mean that it's my dream from my
Uh-huh.
childhood that I want to do interview with an American person
Yeah.
because I research many people of the NASA's companies and they work in NASA's and I like to do interviews with those people basically, sir. They work in NASA's company, NASA jobs, and they work as a spaceship because with my childhood, I only know about NASA's and I want to do, and I want my dream when I'm in traditional education, my dream was that when I will study the 10th class and I will pass the 10th class, I will try my best to go and go in America and do the job of NASA. I will try my best to do that. So
That's
now,
awesome.
when I'm in AI school,
I
I
really
want to do interviews with NASA's people.
So I really encourage you to, I talk about 3 things, and I want to talk about this before we go too much further. I talk about 3 things, only 3 things. Do your best, enjoy what you do, believe in yourself. These 3 things are really important. So it seems you already do your best, which is really good. So no matter what you do, say to yourself, I want to see how well I can do this, and do your best. Always feel good about your effort. It doesn't matter what happens. Just feel good that you did your best. Enjoy everything you do. I think you already do this as well. This is really important. You can find positives in everything. No matter what happens, find positives. If you can't find a positive, you say to yourself, it could be worse. Then you never have a negative experience. And the most important thing, believe in yourself. Very few people have this belief in themselves. That's why they have stress. That's why they have pressure. Learn to develop that belief in yourself. And you do that, you have a dream. You told me you have a dream. You take that dream and you write it down and you say, this is my goal. And you ask yourself, what steps do I take to achieve it? I'm here and I want to go there. Well, how do I get there? So you plan very small steps. Don't be in a hurry. The easier the step, the easier it is to accomplish. The more you have that develop in yourself and the belief in yourself. So you plan very, very small steps. And you build and you build and you build. And one day, Asfa, you will say to yourself, I can do anything. When you believe you can do anything, you will never have stress. You'll never have pressure. You just believe you can do it and you go do it. And when you enjoy it, you have fun and you do it better. So these are three things I really like to talk about. Do your best, enjoy what you do, believe in yourself. It's really important, especially that belief in yourself.
So from my childhood that I wanted, I'm really asking, I'm sharing my discussion from you that from when I am at small age, like we can say 9 or 8 years old, so that and we can say this little bit 7 years old. I want to do every day and repeat in my mind, and every day I think about that when I'm 7 years old. That what is NASA? Why people say that NASA is this? NASA, we have to do a NASA job. And when I am in this age, then I mistake admission at Rohan School. I didn't do anything. First of all, I research and take with the Google that we can say in Pakistani language, Google, and I search that what is NASA. Then I learned from Google that NASA is this, and people work like this at NASA. Then I searched on Facebook and I found your that we can say your name, and then I want to do interview with you, and then I chat with you, and I like to chat with those people that work in NASA because I told you that my dream is to search full that we can say location about NASA.
Yeah, NASA's really, NASA's really an amazing place. But now around the world, it's not only NASA. There's many, many countries. India has a great space program, and for me, I always wish India and Pakistan would get along better. Because you are the same people. It's so sad to me that the countries don't get along so well, and it's not the people in the countries. The people in Pakistan and the people in India, you are the same. There's no difference between you. Before there was India and before there was Pakistan, there was one people. You all are the same. It's really, really sad because you both people in both countries are very kind, very smart, very, very nice people to be around. When I was in Pakistan last time, I've been to Pakistan 3 times. I'm coming back in November, will be my fourth time. And each time I had an amazing time. And it's because of kids like you. You are awesome. I think you are great. I think it's wonderful you have these dreams. You research about it and you learn about it. You just have to plan the steps to do it. But most important, enjoy each day as you pass through it. It's great to have dreams, it's great to have goals, but the journey is more important. Every day you want to remember those three things: do your best, enjoy what you do, believe in yourself. Every day you will have a great day. Every day where you will build your confidence and build your belief in yourself, and you will have a really good life. And that's my dream for you. And that's why I do these interviews.
Okay, so sir, my do that. What motivates you to choose your career path?
I feel very, very fortunate. I'm very thankful. I feel I'm very lucky with my life, and people to me, my whole life have been so kind to me. I don't understand it, but I feel very, very thankful. So, what I try to do, I try to give back. I like to come to countries and speak with the students. I don't charge any money, I don't ask for any pay, just an opportunity to spend time with you and let you know you have a choice in life. Most kids are told in order to be successful, you must work hard. This is everywhere in the world. It's just not in Pakistan. You are told you must work hard. And in order to be successful, you must work hard. And if you're not successful, it's your fault. You're not working hard enough. Well, work and hard are usually two negatives. So I always say you don't have to work, nothing has to be hard. If you just learn to do those three things, everything will be fun, everything will be enjoyable, and you will be more successful because you enjoy what you're doing. Get away from stress, get away from pressure. What I would like for you at the end of this interview, you're going to do the same thing the same way. I just want you to think about it differently. Instead of thinking I have to work hard, think this is a challenge or an adventure or a journey. Instead of stress and pressure, think, confidence and belief in yourself. If you can learn to do these things, just think differently, your life is going to be so much fun and you will be more successful.
Thanks, sir, and thank you to coming again in my show. That I can say one sentence that you can think that one child want to do. I want to see a man that is her dream or his dream to see a man who made that we can say Microsoft computers and who made different things like apps and that we can say games. So when he looked at and we can do interview with that front of I mean that I am doing right now interview with my dream that you are and same moment with him that he's doing interview with his dream and he didn't believe and same to me that I didn't believe that today I'm gonna do and I'm in this field that I am doing interview with you and when you are in front of me right now I'm very going that towards to the confident when
I
I see you and that we can say when my eyes are looking forward looking to you going to you my confidence is that we can say pulling up.
it's my privilege and my honor to do this interview with you. I think when we are doing this, we are a team. You're doing the interview, I'm the interviewer. Together, we are a team. I can't do this without you. You can't do it without me. So I always look at it as equal. I want you to think we're both sharing in something special. I really enjoy the interviews with you. I take these interviews very serious, and for me, I try to help you any way I can, and I enjoy it. So you are awesome. I love the questions. I love your enthusiasm. I love that you are sharing so much with me, and it's really a privilege and an honor for me to share this time with you.
Okay, so I don't want to do any question from you. I want to just talk from you, but this is interview and my question is that what motivates you? Okay, no, my question is that what has been the most challenging project you work at your job NASA? I want to learn about that.
Yeah, so to me, it's interesting. Every day to me is the same. Every day is a new challenge, a new adventure, a new journey. I approach every day the same way. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter whether I'm going to Kennedy Space Center for NASA. It doesn't matter if I'm cutting the grass in my yard. I approach everything the same way. How well can I do this and how can I enjoy doing it? So for me, it's always about challenging myself. Anybody can do something. Can you enjoy doing it? So my challenge, it doesn't matter whether it's at NASA, it doesn't matter whether it is, I approach it the same way. And everything is a challenge. But the challenge is not to do it. The challenge is to enjoy doing it. And this is key. If you can learn to make everything you do your favorite thing, everything you're going to do is always happy. You're always excited to do it. So when I'm at Kennedy Space Center, I did some really cool things there. And I love being around the magic of the Space Center. Everywhere you look on Kennedy Space Center, these huge buildings, where they're building ships and they're doing all kinds of interesting things in these buildings. But everywhere in these buildings, everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's pictures of stars, there's pictures of astronomy, there's pictures of the galaxy. So everywhere you go, your mind is going to these magical places. It's just so much fun. Then you see a big building, you see a ship put together, it goes to a launch pad and it goes to these magical places. So your imagination becomes reality. It's just so much fun. And to me, every day is an adventure. And it doesn't matter what I do, I approach it the same way. How can I enjoy doing it? How well can I do it? So it doesn't matter if it's a project at Kennedy Space Center or it's something as simple as outside cutting the grass in my yard. I approach it all the same. So for me, the challenge is never to do something. The challenge is always how can I enjoy it? How well can I do it? And I apply this to everything I do, including this interview. For me, I want to see how well can I help you with this interview. Again, we're a team doing this, and I enjoy speaking with you as well. I think you have a fascinating approach. You're very young to have this great approach to life. And the main thing, learn to enjoy everything you do. This is really important. And learn to smile. Don't be afraid to show your teeth and have a big smile because smiles are really important. Don't do this. Just speak a big smile. It's okay. You don't have to cover your mouth. I know, understand. I had braces, so I understand, what it's like to want your teeth to be better, but it doesn't really matter. You are the person you are and smile and don't have to cover your mouth. See the big I see a smile right there. You're so cute.
Thanks. So, sir, my next question for you is that if you could work on any dream project, that one it be. I mean that if you have to take your job with your dream, like my dream is, I'm giving you an example that my dream is teaching to students. It's not my real dream, but I'm giving you an example. So, what is your dream, and if you do job on your dream, so what will your reaction? And first time is your dream to do a job.
So you're breaking up a little bit. I couldn't hear all the questions, but I think you asked me about my dream. For me, my dream right now is for you to be happy. To you have a good life, to feel good about yourself and your future. Whenever I speak with students, whenever I go to schools, I really have. We talk about the space program. We show launches. It's just so much fun to do that. But I really talk about dreams and goals and enjoying life. And you are very young, at this age, if you can learn to develop a great perspective on feeling good about yourself and your future, you will have such a happy life. But it all comes from your mind. So you have to get your mind in the right position. And you're at such a great age. If you can learn to do this now, you have a whole future ahead of you that will be filled with happiness and joy. So I'm not hearing you. I don't hear you, Hasfa. I can see you. Mouth is moving, but I don't hear anything.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything you said. I don't know what happened. I'm not hearing anything you say. Now I hear you.
Now you can hear me. Hello.
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay. So there is an internet issue and my mic has an error. So, sir, I'm asking that what you will give advice to that people that are like me that whose dreams are to work at NASA that in your age and whose dreams right now that to work at NASA. So what advice you will give to those people?
So for me, it doesn't matter what you want to do, whether you want to work at NASA or you want to work, Pakistan has a space program. Pakistan, in the future, as you're getting older, I hope Pakistan's space program will get bigger and better. And I would really like to see Pakistan and India and all of Asia come together and have a great space program because you all in the Asian countries, you all are very smart and you have great universities. You have such a wonderful countries in Asia as well as around the world. I just wish you all could learn to get along. But for you and anybody who has a dream, I always say, take that dream, write it down, and say, this is my goal. And ask yourself, what steps do I take to achieve it? It's so important. If you have a dream, you make it your goal. And then how do you achieve it? I'm here, I have to go there. How do I get from one place to another? How do I achieve that goal? And you want to plan small steps. Each step is important. Each time you complete a step, it will give you confidence, help you develop the belief in yourself. So it's really important. Just establish your goal, establish the steps to achieve it, be flexible. You're going to get sometime somewhere and you say, oh, this isn't what I thought. You have to go back. It's okay. Sometimes you have to go backwards to go forward, but always feel good about your effort. This is so important and feel good about yourself.
Okay, sir. We will be very nice answer. So we will. This was our interview. We did a next interview, and I like the interview with
It was
sir. So it was very good. I can say. I can say.
The interview was awesome. I really enjoyed. And you have such a wonderful smile. I want you to promise me you will never put your hand in front of your face when you smile again. You will just smile and feel good about yourself, and you have a great smile, and you should learn to share it. And you're a very pretty girl. You should feel good about yourself. And always stand up tall, a big smile, and say, "Hello, world. This is Hasfa. I'm here to say hi." Okay?
Okay, I promise that I will every day. I will smile 1 hour.
Awesome. I want you to do one more thing for me. Can you do a little heart for me?
Yes, like this.
Yeah, do the heart so I can take your picture. Are you ready?
Yes.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Hasa. I do one for you as well.
Hope you like it.
Okay, have a wonderful day. Say hi to everybody for me. Ciao, ciao.
Happy.
Bye.
Ta ta.